So everything I just said did not come out. So that's a really good start. All right, so quick re-explanation.
It's Ryan. Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, baby. Okay, so
All day.
Welcome to the Cory versus Jason Video Game Championships. We're going to do a best of 5 format here between 5 different games. Each game is going to have its own set of rules. Our first game tonight is going to be Super Mario Brothers World 1-1 speedruns. So each contestant is going to get 5 attempts at World 1-1 on Super Mario Brothers, and whoever comes out with the fastest time is going to get the first score towards a best of 5. Our contestants are just warming up now, so before we get started, we're going to go ahead and cut to the Star Spangled Banner and some photos of Dennis Quaid. So please enjoy that. All right, everyone. Thank you for, I'm sure you were all standing and holding your hands over your hearts and removed your hats for the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, you know.
Strongly appreciated. So, we're going to have, who wants to start? You guys want to, you're going to start? All right, our first contestant today is going to be Cory. We're just going to do all 5 runs in a row. So we're going to cut into his first speed run right now.
Thanks.
Get ready, because this is going to be some serious action. All right. Go ahead, anytime. All right, here we go. First run of the night, everyone.
Nice approach.
All right, so Cory already a little cautious with his first run. I think he just wants to get one time on the board, but taking the appropriate route through the pipe. Just has to get these stair. Let's see how his stair jumps go. Awkward approach. Not a lot of sprinting going on. Decent stairs. 3:58, a respectable time. It's
I forgot how to sprint.
It's a pretty respectable time. He was forgetting to sprint the whole time, but that's fine. He will hopefully shore that up for the next run. We're going to go ahead and mark that down.
I gotta restart it.
So, here we go. Attempt number 2. 3:58 is the time to beat. Now remember, in Super Mario Bros. That is a timer that ticks down. So, it's not really a 350. It's not like it took him 358 seconds. I hope that's pretty obvious. But this run this run is going better. He's getting a pretty decent time here.
Keep running.
All right, another 358. Well, he is nothing but if not consistent. An ideal time here, what is it? 369 is it? Yeah, so 369 is what you're looking for a perfect run. Appropriate. I mean, you can technically get a 370, but 369 is the most realistic one for people who are not actual speedrunners. So, still some time to save, but not for bad first attempts. Cory is a little slow coming out of this pipe. Looks like it might be another 358. It's a 357. Okay, so that's the first run that's gotten worse, but honestly, consistency. And if you can just clean up some of that early game stuff, I think that he really has a chance. 2 bomb. Welcome. I know this is probably not your typical want to do online. No, I'm afraid we're not going to be doing online Super Mario Bros. Today. We're just doing. Thank you for the follow. We're just doing a little friendly video game competition between my 2 good friends, Cory and Jason. So as Cory approaches, I was not paying attention if he got a run. It's 362, so that's his new best time. Right now we're just doing some level 1, World 1-1 speed runs. So is this your last or second last?
This is my last.
Alright, so this is the last. Cory's time to beat is 362 for his own record, and then we're going to be moving on to 5 runs by Jason. So that's a really bad pipe. It's about as bad as that could have gone. And alright, so this is not going to be the run. It looks like 362 is going to be Cory's time to beat. It's very respectable. But, you know, always good to go out with a soft flop.
I'll take it.
Alright, so I'm going to cut over. Before Jason starts his runs, I'm going to cut over to this. I'm going to add Cory's 362.
We have a.
Wow, that is of course backwards. Incredible.
We have a. Ryan, are you on the stream?
There you go.
Ryan, get on the Twitch stream. We need some viewers.
Yeah, we really do need some viewers to get this going. Okay,
It's
so
very lackluster.
that's going to be Cory's score for that. And then, Jason, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to cut back to Jason here, and
I just won one.
here we go. A death does count as a run.
Actually, your first run, you just.
Oh, that's a.
Yeah, that was a rough. Oop.
Ooh, that's
All right, so
Oh.
so
Oh.
unfortunately, Jason's best time right now is
That was
death.
hard, actually. It came out of nowhere.
Alright.
So that was a comedy of errors, but here we go. Run 2. I still believe.
How you doing? You get a 369.
Lost a second or two at the start.
There we go. That was a very nice pipe jump.
There he is,
He just has to not fuck up the. Oh, he fucks up that pipe. Now, let's see if he can recover with the
Still
stairs.
beat my time.
Overall,
You're on pace to beat me.
yeah, not too bad right now.
I think he might be good here.
Oh, decent stairs. 361. Cory's still ahead.
Fucked up that pipe. 1 second.
If Cory can just clean up that underground pipe, it could be game 1 for Jason. But honestly,
Numero 3.
Cory putting on a very impressive show for how little practice has been put in. All right, that was a great pipe.
Strong
1,
start.
very respectable pipe 2, and now it's just the stairs to conquer.
Guys.
That really bad stairs. 364. All right. Well, so Jason, you can finish up your runs if you want, but there's no consolation prize for that. All right. So we're gonna mark that down as a win
2 seconds.
for J Money. He got a 364.
I thought
I got that first section down so good. That's the thing.
I thought 362 was respectable.
It was.
Honestly, I was actually a little scared. I'm not gonna lie.
I could have beat both of those.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to our second game here, which you can see is Crash Team Racing. It's gonna take us a hot second to configure that, so we're gonna quick cut to a few pictures of Dennis Quaid to hold you over. All right, so we're gonna come back in with some commentary here before. So, Anthony, my co-commentator.
Howdy, y'all.
So we just we had a very riveting beginning to the Cory Jason Championships. We had try and speak as close to the mic as possible. We're gonna move on to Crash Team Racing here. We're gonna do the simplest cup. Just do the first cup. It's the simplest one.
Oh, but sometimes it gets a little more wild.
All right, so they're gonna be picking a cup here. It's really their discretion. They are the competitors. So Jason is up 1-0. He just needs 2 more wins. Anthony, what is your what is your opinion? Who do you think has the edge here?
Prospects show that Jason definitely has a leading edge here.
Jason is the more experienced kart racing game expert, but he is a Mario Kart 64 man himself. So Crash Team Racing, a little bit out of his element, but maybe similar. Like Cory does have a history with Crash Team Racing, but that was probably when he was about 10 years old. So
The items can
overall,
be unfamiliar for a typical Mario Kart player. So
so we're gonna see.
That's the thing. This is setting. Okay, this is setting actual players, not bots.
Yes.
Right. Gold team, medium. Right.
So they're figuring out the configuration at the moment, but we will happily. I was hoping to get some music in on these Dennis Quaid screens, but unfortunately my Spotify is linked to the Amazon Echo downstairs, and people keep fucking with my music. So sorry about that. Sorry for the awkward silence when you're looking at pictures of Dennis Quaid. But looking at pictures of Dennis Quaid is
better than nothing.
it's
for
better than
sure.
nothing. I mean, you're looking at Dennis Quaid. How bad's it gonna get?
Come on.
So we have some opinions that Cory is heavy underdog, and Joe with the insight that 1 is bigger than 0. So I think Jason's in the lead, personally.
Hey, we don't need your input, Joe.
Well, Ryan's calling you out as well. Ryan says you're a plus 400 to win heavy underdog. Okay, well,
Put your money on me. I'll make you fucking rich.
yeah. Please do bets in chat. All right, say who you think is going to win in the chat. I don't really care. Ryan's saying that Gary threw $500 on Jason. So Gary is Cory's father. So that's big indictment on Cory's ability to win this game. Make me rich like GameStop. Honestly, I bet there's a lot of betting. Wall Street is probably betting on this game right now. All right, so you guys, how close are you guys to being ready to start? All right, Jason's just customizing his card.
I gotta look pretty. You know what I mean?
He is on stream.
I gotta customize.
He's got a point that he has to be pretty. I wonder how's the sound quality, boys? Can you tell me if the sound quality's good? Hopefully the game is not too loud. I should have fixed it since last time.
Oh, wait. Salud.
All right. All right, we're cutting in, boys.
I'm getting brain freezes. Yeah. I'm getting brain freezes.
All right, yeah. Hopefully the video game is not too loud. I have messed with it since last stream, so hopefully that issue is resolved. I'm gonna still try and speak closely to the mic. All right, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. But let me know when the actual game is going on, because this is when I'm gonna have competing sounds.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Fuck Ryan, dude. Where is he at? Yeah, we're watching the stream downstairs. Oh, I'm gonna bet more. Yeah, fuck you, Ryan.
All right, so we are loading into Mystery Caves. I believe they're playing the Nitro Cup.
All right.
Oh God, well it's not a good sign because Cory does not.
Cory just asked. What button is go?
Is what broken? All right, I think are there bots? Yeah, there's bots. All right, so there's a lot of wild cards in. Honestly, if anything, I would say that who fucking knows?
Strong start, Cory.
Yeah, Cory starts off in second. Jason stripped him in fifth.
Cory is comfortably cruising in first.
We have Cory playing the crowd favorite Polar. I'm a pretty big Polar fan myself. I think Polar is just kind of sexy in a polar bear type way. I'm not 100% sure what character Jason's playing. That shows my lack of. Hey, thanks, Ryan. Komodo Joe. There we go. I'm really bad with the names, even though I literally just played through this game about a month ago. Don't judge me. I hate those fucking turtles. That's
nice effective boost jumps to Cory.
Oh yeah. Cory is really off to a strong start here. I gotta say, Jason not impressing me. I think Cory may have been secretly playing this.
Jason shook off
over
a
the
rocket,
last-
so he's catching up.
Yeah, I mean, really, anything. This game can be very swingy. Jason having a little bit of trouble with his drift jumping. Getting taken down by a rocket. He's already behind. And Cory, you can see on the mini map here that Cory does have someone tailing him pretty closely. So he still has to drive pretty well. But we're only on lap 2. We're coming around to the final lap very soon. But this is a fairly straightforward map, but it's really easy to fuck up on those turtles, and it's really easy to get hit by fire, and there's a few tricky turns.
Once you get pulled back into the pack, it's sometimes hard to get away.
It certainly is, as that seems to be the case for Jason. Jason is slipping all the way at 4th, and while there's plenty of chances to get back in, honestly, I gotta say, Cory's looking like a favorite for race 1 here. Line is shifting, get your bets in. Yeah, I think Gary is about to lose his $500. I'm not gonna lie to you, if this trend continues, but we don't know. Jason could be being a ringer right now. Jason is known to be a showman, so it's possible that he is just intentionally losing just to get the... He might be fixing the bets. I don't know. That being said, Jason not super far behind, but Cory's currently cruising. I mean, he's pulled way ahead. Ooh, right as I say that, he fucks up, he catches the corner. Jason able to avoid
Shaking off some rockets, making some good moves here, Jason.
Baby. Jason's trying to close this gap, but Cory is very close to the finish line. And it looks like it's gonna be race number 1 for Cory as he fucking hits a turtle. Right as I say that, and he slips into first. So that's gonna be race 1 going to Cory, Foster, Jason. Now again, this is a cup, so points matter where Jason finished. Jason is named Swoopster right now. Cory's player 2. But Cory's gonna put in a nice 9 points with that first place finish in race 1. Jason with 3, it's an important 3 points because there's bots in this. They could finish 3rd, 4th, who knows. So hopefully we'll
start
see.
for C. Fost.
It was. I would say that it's a pretty strong start. We can see our boys in the background here. They're enjoying their alcoholic slushies. Those are our beautiful competitors.
Thank you guys.
They're very sweet. This is me rubbing his chin as we're loading into the next race.
This is me actually rubbing his chin.
Yep.
So it's I'd say things are getting pretty romantic in here as we're moving into race 2, and honestly, I'm just excited to see what happens. I'm as excited as you guys. Yeah, I mean, the Switch loading screens are fucking brutal. All right, we're loading into the next race here, boys. What do you mean you don't remember this map? This is like one of the main maps.
The classic turn defender, Jason with a strong boost. Cory, fuck that startup.
Yeah, this section right here with the sharp turns is really, I think, going to be the determining factor of this race to see how they handle it. Or if someone falls off the map a lot, who knows?
It's the trickiest part. Hitting the wall right here in these early turns can really fucking set you back.
I think the great equalizer in this particular situation. Thank you, Across Pangia. I'm glad we're delivering. So the good thing about the great equalizer about this competition specifically is that neither of these people have any idea what the fucking shortcuts are. So they have to stick with the bots the whole time. You can see that Cory's almost drifting off the track there. Jason somehow has fallen into 8th. That really hasn't.
I didn't know there was a I didn't know that.
Alright, so Jason is now aware that he can get eaten by the plants. Like I said, not a Crash Team Racing better.
No. Quite a setback.
I would say that hey, we do have rubber banding, baby. We have rubber banding, so Jason's gonna keep getting these masks. Although, as I said, well, we now have had both of our competitors get eaten by a plant. Honestly, this might end up just being a nice 0 points for each of our competitors this race and this race. Well, let's not count them out yet. They're still right on the pack.
They're struggling.
Yeah.
Keep masking.
Jason falls off. But hey, at this rate, Jason's gonna get a mask every time he hits a box. So I think it's not even close though.
Saving that mask.
If you catch up to the golden papu fruit, you get like a bonus, but you're not going to. Sorry.
Cory, oh. 2 rockets in tow, though. Can easily take back that second position.
I mean, look, we're going into the last lap. I don't really like either of these guys to win this race.
Alright.
But that being said, Cory just slipped in a second. But really the important thing is just to finish in a place where he gets points. Because if Cory's already up 6 points. So if Cory grabs any more points in this cup, it's Jason can't really get back in unless Cory completely fucks up a race. So we're gonna see. Cory still pretty healthy, with a pretty healthy lead over Jason. And with the double rocket, he's gonna go. Looks like he's gonna cross the finish line in second. It's a very respectable place. He's gonna get 6 points for that. Jason's gonna get a hot 0. And I think it's just so there's 4 tracks. So Jason's not out of it yet. If Jason loses the next track, it gets 0 points in the next track. He is just flat out of it. So Jason's really got to get his shit together. This is probably mostly why I recommended the first cup, because that has the easiest tracks. But that's totally fine. We're totally fine with it.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
We're having a great time here.
Overall, I think that the appropriate amount of alcohol is in place. I think that
The boys are feeling good.
the boys are feeling good, and that's what's important. That the boys are feeling good and they're having a good time, and that if Cory wins this, we're at 1-1, and that's the suspense that we need in this night. Because if this was a blowout, I'd be really fucking disappointed. So what we're gonna do right before this race is we're gonna cut to some pictures of Dennis Quaid for just a moment, and and then we're gonna be right into this next race in a few seconds. Thank you for your patience. All right, here we go, boys.
This map is
So I don't like Jason's chances, but Cory fell off immediately. Now, granted, listen, it doesn't matter if Jason beats Cory. What matters is that Jason gets points, and Cory doesn't. So Cory still has plenty of time to get back in here. Like I said, there is rubber banding, so that the computers in front of them are gonna slow down. But it looks like we're gonna get a lot of people falling off here. Jason already back in 8th place, really pulling it off. Yeah. It's just, it has boxy turns, so you have to you have to use like the handbrake or be really good at drifting. So, this is what it looks like when you're playing a Crash Team Racing map for the first time in 20 years. It's
gonna be a little rough.
Sometimes it be like that, and that's okay. Even if it is a little embarrassing and live on Twitch. That's how most of us should experience. Honestly, to get humility, that's how most of us should experience video games. It's live on Twitch for everyone to see.
Very exposed.
Very exposed. That's fine. Our competitors are now in 7th and 8th. Great positions to be in my opinion, because you get the best power-ups. And somehow Jason's still getting slammed by a time thing. It's unfortunate.
Cory released.
Yeah. Oh. Unfortunately, that time power up was not an. Oh my god, we almost got another slip off the edge.
Mass boost. Oh.
Oh, Cory.
Oh, but Jason runs right into it.
It's you know, what can you say except unlucky? Jason got slammed by a time trap in 8th place. You hate to see it.
Cory may not be able to make up much more progress though.
But it's just, if Jason gets 0 points, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Because Cory will be mathematically
As we
impossible.
can see from our friendly mini map in the center, Jason's got a little good bit ways to go to catch up.
Yeah, I would say it's not looking great. I don't love. I don't love this situation for Jason, but honestly, like I said, you never. Like I said before, he doesn't really have Crash Team Racing experience, so this really should have been the most likely outcome. I thought maybe the Mario Kart would help enough,
And
but
Cory might be able to scrape a point here though.
so
If he gets
everyone
the
who
right
bet on
items.
Jason, they're losing some money, and that's okay
Oh,
because they're all failures anyways.
Cory is hotly contending for some points.
Oh, Cory has managed to slip back into second.
Wow.
Rubber banding in full effect. Wait, who's in first? Oh my god. The person first is way ahead. They literally just finished. So, no way he's going to get first, but Cory's going to get points, and that is going to seal the match for him. And then we'll check in with our competitors, see if they want to play the 4th map. Might as well for entertainment purposes, but it's up to them. I don't want to hold anyone to do anything they don't want to do, so I'm going to check in with them real quick. I'm gonna cut to Dennis Quaid. That is gonna be another point for Cory Foster. Actually, I'm gonna mark that in our scores.
Literally,
Are you naked? Oh, what the?
we have on Twitch. We have
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have the camera.
Damn it!
Why are you doing that?
we have to put.
All right. Well, we did have my roommate trying to get me banned from Twitch, but that's okay. We're cutting to pictures of Dennis Quaid now. Yeah. All right, stream. So our competitors have decided that we're going to move on to the next game instead of playing race 4, since it's mathematically impossible for Jason to win. So we're going to go ahead and set that up, and I'm going to put the scoreboard on a while. So actually, this is probably confusing the way I put these. So I'm going to quick do
Take this switch over to the PlayStation.
not long at all.
Oh.
Why? Do you want to smoke?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay, just go smoke, and I'll figure it out.
Put Dennis Quaid on.
We can just take
I'll
a.
just cheat one.
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
quick.
I can cut the pictures of Dennis Quaid.
Where's cheat one with you?
All right, so we're going to be switching to Rocket League in a moment, but we're going to take a quick smoke break since our contestants are also very nicotine addicted. So we're gonna switch over to the PlayStation, and we're gonna show you some pictures of Dennis Quaid, play you some music, and we'll be right back in a hot moment. Thanks, guys. game. When I turned it on, it acted like I had never turned it on before. So we do have the game set up. Our competitors are about to play. They've just come back. Some preface to this. This is, if you're gonna watch any game tonight, this should be it.
This is the match.
Because these guys suck at Rocket League. So there is no telling what's about to happen.
Are you player one? Yeah. Player one?
Yeah.
Here,
Okay.
go
So
up.
just it's all set up. You guys just have to create matches.
Oh no, me and Cory were actually talking. We want bots. We want to do 3v3.
Okay, then just change the team size to 3v3, and then just and then do it doesn't matter.
We'll do big game.
All right. So for some reason they've chosen to do 3v3 with bots rather than a 1v1. That's fine. I don't give a shit. But but the game is loading in now, and we're gonna get right into the action.
Hey, look, and Ryan Foster's coming up.
And Ryan Foster's coming up clothed this time, thankfully. Not gonna get banned. Don't need that in my life. All right, boys. Here we go.